Listen, always wear your seatbelt. I don't play with my seatbelt. Oh my gosh, guys, I pressed it so much. It's bus open. It's landed in Warsaw. It's 1 AM at the moment. And I was about to send him my live location and then he immediately calls me. So he goes, "Ma'am, I've just realized why we can't find each other." And I said, "Why?" Winners, welcome back to this channel. You're gonna have to excuse the lighting. I don't know why. It's like so dark in here. I've even turned on my bedroom light and all sorts. Everything is going wrong right now. Firstly, I feel like not like internally, but you know, like I've put on various airport outfits and every single one I've worn, I'm just like and I don't know why that is. But anyway, at present, this is what I'm wearing. Not that you can kind of see, but let me just hold it up. Right? Wearing purple tee, black kind of baggy bottoms, and I will be wearing Adidas trainers, but obviously I'm in my house, so not wearing that on my carpet at the moment. As you can see by today's title, let me just play show properly. I'm going to Poland today, or tonight I should say. It's currently 4:38 PM. My flight is at 9:45 tonight, so I've got plenty of time. I'm going to be catching a coach from Stratford in East London to London Stansted Airport, and the flight is roughly, I think it's about 2 hours. I booked this flight, I can't tell you when I booked it because I can't keep up with what I'm booking and when I'm booking it, but I do remember paying £60 for it, with it being the bank holiday weekend. I'm currently filming this on the 25th of May, so it's a bank holiday weekend, so £60 is actually kind of pricey for Warsaw, I'm not gonna lie, because I have seen it in the past for like £30 and stuff, but it is what it is. I'm flying with Ryanair, so if you know, you know, but most of my followers are from the States, and Ryanair is basically like a very budget airline, and I'm going for the cheap and cheerful route of just bringing on a backpack, right? And I'm normally a light packer, but I don't know what's going on at the moment. I can't even shut my bag, so I'm about to take everything out and repack because I'm only going to be in Warsaw for 2 nights, right? And I know how I'm like, roughly that works out to, sometimes that can work out to 1 outfit for the whole day, sometimes that can work out to 2 outfits for the whole day. So realistically, I should only be bringing about 4 outfits ish, and then obviously I always like return back with my airport fit. Obviously I'm gonna pack some PJs, which is normally like a vest top and shorts, and then I also like to like pack loungewear for like maybe if I'm just like having some me time in the hotel room. So yeah, literally about to just unpack and repack and then work out how I feel about my fit. I also hate the fact that obviously if you're traveling and you're bringing your backpack, you've got your liquid limitations. Apparently the liquid limitations are going to be removed or slowly phased out from the 1st of June. I really hope so, because this is ridiculous. Like, I'm leaving behind things that are normally essential to me, such as like my Nike cream, my gel cleanser. Instead I'm gonna opt for using like a natural bar of soap, which on a normal day I wouldn't want to use soap on my face. But yeah, here we are. When you've just got this stupid ridiculous limit, what can you do? And yes, the alternative is pay more, but I don't want to pay more if I'm only going somewhere for 2 nights. Do you know what I mean? Guys, do you think I can get away with having this side bag, right? If you watch my JA vlogs, you'll know this bag was what was missing on my trip, because when I'm walking around my camera and maybe I'm done filming, I can like look at the size, I can pop it in. Do you think I can get away with having this side bag on and then also having my bum bag on? Because I think me putting the side bag in here is causing problems. And technically, I've checked in online. I don't need to check in any bags when I get to the airport. So, who's gonna stop me? Or actually, common sense just kicked in. What I could do is, I could empty out the contents of this bag, and literally just pop it in this bag, because this bag is much more spacious. They wouldn't have an issue with me having a side bag, because surely I've got to pop my passport somewhere. So gonna do that and see how we get on. But for now, I have removed clothing that I just think is a bit nonsensical. Like, I've checked the weather forecast, and apparently in Warsaw it's gonna be 28-29 degrees when I'm out there, and in the evening the max is gonna drop down to is about 20. So I don't even think I'll need a light jacket, so I had to remove my light jacket. Y'all, I really hope I don't regret removing the light jacket, but we'll see, because if I do the bags exchange and I've got space, I might just pop the light jacket in there, like, just in case. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Do you know why? Because I learned from my mistake in JA. Like, when I was in Port Antonio, JA is Jamaica in case y'all don't know. When I was in Port Antonio, it literally poured and poured, and I didn't have suitable clothing because I was under the assumption it's gonna be hot throughout my whole stay. So got me my light jacket, gonna try and make room for it. Winners, we have success. Look, I decided I'm only going away for 2 days, right? So if I'm gonna bring this bag, which is quite spacious as a side bag, I actually don't need the bomb bag, because I'm gonna leave the bomb bag behind and just stay with my side bag. I don't know why I'm overthinking this so much, because, like, I really am naturally a very, very light packer. Like, if you've watched all of my travel vlogs, you will know that I'm always way under my limit, even when I do have checked luggage. I don't know why I'm overthinking today. Everything just seems yeah, I don't know why I am overthinking, but I think there's a pen in here. Oh, and tweezers, definitely need to bring that with me, and then we're good to go. I'm just still umming and ahhing about my outfit. I mean, it's comfortable, and I guess comfort is the main thing when you're going to the airport. So I think I will keep things as they are. This is obviously not coming with me. I've just got it wrapped around my head because I washed my hair earlier on, and normally when I wash my hair and dry it, I do like to put it in a headscarf for a couple of hours. I don't know why. I feel like it adds something to the process. We are absolutely going to ignore how dry my hands are, but I just wanted to show y'all my nails. They're so pretty. I love to get like Biab gel nails because they literally last me about 4 weeks. I kid you not. Sometimes I can even go longer, but then my nails grow and then they start to crack. But got my nails done yesterday. Got my eyebrows done this morning after the gym. And I keep checking 1,000,001 times. Am I the only traveler that's like this? I will check 1,000,001 times if I have packed my passport, and if it's the right passport as well, because I've got 2 passports. Y'all, I should have taken off my headscarf on camera, but I took it off camera, and this is how my hair is looking like. I no longer retwist my locks, but what I do is sometimes when I wash it, I just like braid the hair that's gone outside of my lock into my lock. And sometimes that kind of gives the illusion that like I've retwisted, but no. So don't know how it looks on camera, but that's how it's looking like. And I like it. I'm not gonna wear it like this on the flight because it's just gonna annoy me. I think I'm probably gonna like fling it up into a bun or something. I don't want to subject y'all to the terrible lighting in my room, but here we are. I've literally just flung my hair into some sort of a messy bun, got 2 bits at the front and then short 2 at the back. This is actually quite a look, if I do say so myself. I'm literally looking at my monitor and I'm like, yes, now I look like somebody's daughter. Yeah, y'all, my bus is coming in 13 minutes. This is the final look. So got the side bag I was telling y'all about, wearing that. I've got like my kind of, I don't want to call it winter coat, but something like that, because obviously weather over here in the UK is a bit bipolar. And when I land back in the UK, I'm landing back on a Tuesday night, and apparently it's going to be quite chilly. And then got my backpack right here, which is not, doesn't feel too heavy. ready to roll. I am currently just waiting for my bus. I am like the only person at this bus stop. It is 6:05 and my bus is coming in about 7 minutes. So I'm definitely way ahead of schedule. I've just got to Stratford in East London. It literally took about what, 15 minutes, and I'm literally walking over to here so that when my coach comes in about 20 minutes I can hop on it to Stansted. It should roughly take me about 45 minutes to get there. On the coach, I like to sit right at the back. So in case you aren't familiar, I'm on the National Express coach. You can book it online and then pick the time that you want. I think you can jump on an earlier one if there is availability, and I think you can also jump on later ones should you miss your coach as well, and it's the same on the way back. And I've been using it for years. It's really convenient, and this is how it looks like at the moment. It's quite empty because a lot of people are yet to board. You can like charge your phone and stuff here with the USB ports. There's also AC and lights and stuff should you need it, or you want to read a book and whatnot. There's a toilet right over there. I know the lighting is really bad, but there literally is a door to use the toilet as well. So we are scheduled to depart at 6:50 p.m. It's currently 6:42 and I've already boarded. And I think I should get to Stansted in roughly under an hour, depending on traffic, obviously. One thing I love about National Express, they don't ramp. 6:50 on the dot, we're already hitting the road. Listen, always wear your seatbelt. I don't play with my seatbelt. I always wear it because I've lost people I know to them being involved in accidents, God forbid, and them not wearing a seatbelt. So I don't play it. I'm strapped in, we're ready to go. It's actually fairly empty for a Saturday. I'm really surprised. I feel like in total there's probably about maybe 6 other passengers, but they kind of sat towards the front. Y'all, we are literally here. We're like about a 2-minute drive away. So yeah, it roughly took about 45 minutes to get here, which is amazing, to be honest. There wasn't that much traffic. Smooth sailing. Y'all, this is the part that I hate, squeezing all of your liquids into one bag. I just picked up more for extra. Y'all see, this is my old one that I came with, and I'm gonna try fit into here. In fact, I actually need to even add more stuff, so I'm gonna need luck. I feel like these bags are getting smaller and smaller as well. I don't know if it's just me though. Yep. It's working. Oh yeah, I did manage to bring face wash, by the way. Okay, I think I have space for 2 more things. So this and my hand sanitizer. Oh my gosh, guys, I pressed it so much. It's bus open. So me and my ripped up bag managed to go through fine. I need to get me some food because I am absolutely starving. I have literally just spent £10 on this 3 things. I am watered and fed now. Off to my gate number 43. Finally walking up to the plane. It is 9:15 p.m. On the plane I'm gonna be sat in the middle, so I don't think I'll be able to properly film. But look at this. This is always my favorite part of my travels, when I'm about to board and also when I land. See the smile? Just landed in Warsaw. It's 1 a.m. at the moment. That flight, man. A lot of kids, a lot of crying. I was really tired. I literally slept for the majority of the flight, which is really unlike me. My driver has also messaged me to let me know that he's waiting. This is literally scenes right now. Gotta walk across to get to there. Okay, so passport control was nice and smooth. They literally just asked me how long I'm gonna stay here for. And that was it. And they stamped my passport. Now I need to go and find my driver. Well, I have had the journey from hell. I'm gonna update you when I get to my room. It's been mad. Guys, you lot know the vibes. I finally made it to my hotel room. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time in a long time where the start of my trip has been absolutely abysmal. And you know what? I'm actually partially to blame. And we will get into that very shortly, okay? Firstly, hotel room, you're given a card. When you come into the room, this is what you see. To the right hand side, there is the bathroom. I love checking out bathrooms first, can't lie. So you got the toilet, mirror, towels, cute little shower. I really like it. It's very like modern, it's very sleek. Another mirror right here. My camera wasn't, I don't know, I feel like there's something up with my camera settings, but I was really trying to record the reception area and it was just really dark, but the reception area is also really, really gorgeous. And then here I like how there's like hand wash, there's like hair and body, oh, organic mint hair and body wash, which is lovely. Hair dryer, I'm guessing this is like heating or fan. And then the actual room itself, it's got another cute mirror here, places to hang your clothes right here. Bed, I can't lie, this bed looks really comfortable. And then it's got like art pieces, lamp and whatnot. I like it, it's very like cozy, got flat screen TV, desk, another lamp. Another area. I love the fact that it's got a safety box, if that's the correct word. My mind's gone completely blank. Obviously it's night time, so I'm guessing I wouldn't, ooh, where we at? I wouldn't, yeah, I kind of don't want to open to see what kind of views I do have outside. How I've had the most awful start to this trip is partially down to me, okay? So I'm gonna explain from the top. I've landed at the airport and the driver has told me his location, so I'm like, that's cool, I've literally just landed, so I will see you shortly. So I've gone through passport control, very smooth, very easy process. Like I said, they didn't ask much, they just asked me how long I was going to stay for and if it was my first time, to which I said yeah. So I've come out and me and the taxi driver I've called the taxi driver to kind of find out whereabouts he is, because obviously I'm not familiar with him, it's my first time being here. So, you know, he's told me where he is, I can't find him. I've like described myself, he's described himself. I've come out of the airport, I've like walked around, I've asked staff members where this location is. And we were on the call for approximately about 15 minutes trying to find each other, right? So eventually he then goes, you know what, send me a picture of where you are and what you see, because then I'll be able to locate you better. So I've sent like 2 pictures of my location and also a video, and I was about to send him my live location, and then he immediately calls me. So he goes, "Ma'am, I've just realized why we can't find each other." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you're at a completely different airport." He was like, "You booked this taxi for another airport. I can't remember what the airport's name is. But you've obviously flown in from Warsaw, Modelin, I think it's pronounced." I don't know how I made that error, honestly. I think normally what I do is I book my taxis via booking.com, right? And I think what happened on this occasion, there was a lot going on whilst I was booking, so I probably wasn't paying attention. But booking.com like immediately suggested that, you know, the taxi would pick me up from there. So I automatically, without researching, which is crazy, you know, I guess things happen, human error does happen, to be fair, but in all my years of like solo traveling, I haven't made such a rookie error before. I just simply clicked the option that booking.com gave me and pre-booked a taxi. Meanwhile, he was like, "No, like the airport that you've booked me for is literally about 45 to 50 minutes away, like from where I currently am at." So basically the airport that I flew into, I think, is a smaller airport and it's like far out. So he was like, "Yeah, unfortunately you're just gonna have to book a taxi." So I'm now thinking to myself, I don't have any cash on me. I don't know if the taxis out here have card or not, and also I don't know if I'm about to get bumped, which, you know what, I in the end did end up getting bumped, right? So, you know, this taxi driver comes up to me. At first, when I was looking for the pre-booked taxi driver, he asked me, you know, "Do you want another cab?" And I was like, "No." Anyway, eventually I guess he's kind of gathered that I look like I'm stranded. So he comes up to me, he's like, "Ma'am, do you want a taxi?" I said, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Where are you going to?" So I'm now like, "Motel 1. How much?" He goes, 200. Yeah, listen to this. He goes, 200. Cool. So I'm like, "All right, cool, that's fine. I don't have cash. I'm gonna pay by card. Is that all right?" He said, "Yeah, card, no problem. I'll take you." Cool. So driving. Cool. And then everything's fine. Everything's cool. He's like making idle chit chat here and there. And then we get to the hotel, and then obviously he brings out the card machine. The card machine is saying 270. I said, 270? He said, "Yeah." I said, "What happened to 200? Man's waffling. 200 is like normal day price. Da, 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 da. I said, "You know what? At this point, let me just pay him, because I'm not about to fight with anybody in a country that I'm not from. Let me just pay it." Yeah, 270 in their currency equals to about £55. So I just paid almost £60 basically for, because there wasn't no traffic. It was roughly about a half an hour journey. Okay, this hotel I booked via booking.com ages ago, and I noticed that the price kept on fluctuating, right? Like I would book it for a certain price, and then I'll check a couple days later, and then they've lowered the price and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not an idiot, innit? I'm gonna book for the best price that I can get it for, right? So I've now booked this hotel for the 26th to the 28th of May, okay? 2 nights. However, with me traveling for years, I am familiar with the fact of when you land early in the morning, like 1, 2, 3 a.m, some places would prefer you book the day before. So instead of doing it from the 26th to the 28th, book from the 25th to the 28th, right? So on the previous bookings that I had made, I had gone back and forth with them multiple times to be like, "Yo, I'm gonna arrive at your hotel about 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. Would I be okay to check in on the 26th at that time?" On all occasions, they've said, "Yeah, it's fine, because we're open 24 hours. You could check in so long as it's on that exact day," right? So I went against my better judgment, because I can't lie, my instinct was like, "Winnie, book from the 25th to the 28th. But where I had contacted them on multiple occasions and they said it would be fine, I left it, right? Because they know walk on. I get here, I give the woman at the reception my ID. She tells me there's no reservation with that name. I was going to have a meltdown, yeah, because the first thing with the whole airport, I absolutely understand. Like, that was my bad. I messed up, okay? For me to now get here, and at that point when I got here, I think it was about, what's the time now? It was probably about 2 a.m. She's telling me there's no booking under that name. It's now fully booked. Check-in is at 3 p.m. And I've explained to her, I've shown her screenshots, right? But she's only going by my current booking where there wasn't that back and forth of people confirming. So I've shown her the screenshots from and she's like, oh, maybe the people didn't understand what you were saying, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, but I have 3 different screenshots with 3 different dates. So they were saying the same thing. So I was like, so are you telling me I basically don't have anywhere to sleep and I've got to wait until 3 p.m. to check in? So long story cut short, she was like, okay, she's gonna see if there's like any rooms free and I should give her about 20 minutes, and basically here we are. I was originally meant to pay £100. I've ended up having to pay £168, which, it is what it is. It's not too bad. But yeah, it's just so hilarious because more or less like the budget that I had for this trip, everything is just, the money is basically finishing already for this trip. You know, we was kind of going back and forth, and I didn't want it to be like I'm trying to be argumentative, because I understood what she was saying. She was like, obviously if you're gonna check in at 2-3 a.m. you need to like book for the night before. Which is something I've always known, but my stance was, I know this, why do staff members here not know this? Anyway, it's rectified. I've had to obviously pay extra to check in now, and I'm so grateful to check in now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite hungry, and I was asking the woman if there's any food places open. She was like, most places are closed, but I can try Uber Eats to see what will be around. As much as I really want to dive into the shower, I would rather, if there is anything available, order food, eat, jump into the shower and sleep. I'm very conscious of the time. It's 3 a.m. Okay, guys, there's various options on Uber Eats right now, but do you know what the issue is? It's all in Polish. So I think I'm gonna have to use a translator of some sort if I want to get my food. I don't know who this may help, but if you have Google Lens on your phone, it translates other languages into English. So I'm literally using my laptop. I'm literally using my laptop to use Uber Eats, and then I'm using the Google Lens on my phone to get an English translation. I have hopefully just ordered Subway. I haven't had Subway in years, but at the moment it seems to be the only thing that's open that I can potentially eat, because I don't eat like McDonald's and I have like other dietary requirements. And I'm hoping that I've ordered this correctly, because I used Google Lens. Looks like this. I used Google Lens, and yeah, it basically cost £7 for a 15-inch Subway and a packet of crisps. Okay, so my food has finally arrived at 4:40 in the morning. Got my tuna sub here. It's clearly a 6-inch, but over here they call it 15 inches. I don't know at this point. And I got me some paprika crisps. Listen, I'm about to gobble this down real quick. Let's do a taste test. Obviously, this is the water that I bought at the airport in London Stansted. Okay. It smells really good. I haven't had it in years, so it tastes extra better. You know what? I'm actually glad that it ended up being a 6-inch and not a foot long anyway, because I feel like I've had far too much bread today. I'm watered, fed, showered, teeth brushed. SPF slapped on my face. Feels a bit weird because I normally like to use a vitamin C sleep cream at night, but you know, these liquid restrictions when you just want to travel with your backpack are irritating. So I'm really hoping that after June it's slowly gonna get phased out. That would be an absolute delight if those liquid restrictions get phased out. It's been a hectic morning, I guess I can say, from everything that went wrong when I landed to the mix-up that happened when I got here to me waiting for my subway. But I think it all goes to show that regardless of what happens, things do pan out accordingly. Yes, time was wasted. Yes, extra money was spent that I'm a bit like, didn't want to spend that money, but it is a lesson learned for myself that going forward, I've got to definitely be more, more vigilant. Make sure that I am booking taxis from the correct airports and stuff like that. And make sure that if I am landing early in the morning as well, to not even bother asking the hotel's advice, just booking my stay from the night before. Yeah, there's always, my thing is, as much as when certain things happen it can be annoying, once I've kind of had time to reflect on the situation, there's always a lesson to be learned, you know what I mean? But that being said, I'm about to turn off this light and conk out. It's currently, what's the time? Let's have a look. It's currently 5:20, guys. And you know what? Them curtains, I feel like those curtains black out the sun. I might have to test that theory though. Let's see. I mean, the sun's not really out, but yeah, I think it blacks it out. Obviously, you can see like stuff from this side here, just because it has been drawn up. So anyway, guys, I know you can't see me, but thank you so much for watching this vlog. Until my next one, take care, be good, and be sure to subscribe to this channel, because I feel like there should be at least another 1 or 2 Poland vlogs coming up.